As you can see with ACTAC CRM, we've walked through from creating a marketing campaign and generating a list all the way through after-sales support and care. What I would like to show you very quickly is some of the administrative functions within ACTAC CRM. We're just going to quickly add a field. We're going to change some drop-down information. And the reason we're going to do that is that we want you to understand how quick and easy it is to do with ACTAC CRM. This is not going to be a 9-month implementation. So the screen you see now is the company search screen. And we're going to make some changes to this just to show you how easy it is. First of all, we only deal with hotels. So I want this to be hotel name and not company name. We want you to use your own jargon. We deal with lots of contracts. And we use intermediaries, which I do have here already. But what I'll do is eliminate intermediary. We don't use them. And I'll add in another type of company there, just to show you how easy it is to change drop-down lists. I also notice I cannot search by state. So I want to add the state field. I'm also going to add another field brand new to the system, something that obviously wouldn't exist. We'll make something a little bit quirky. So I'm going to log off here and log in as the administrator. And I'm going to go down and select administration. I'm going to select customization from the drop-down, but as you can see, there are many, many things that administrators can do to configure this system. Data upload utilities, different devices, the advanced email manager, key attributes, which we discussed earlier, the match rules or deduplication, etc. But today we're going to customize the company table of the database. And you can see here again, we have primary tables, and we have all of the other tables in the system. You can customize anything practically in this system. So the first thing we wanted to do was change company name. So I'm going to select company name. This is a list of all of the fields that exist in the company table of the database. Company name, hotel name. Save. That's simple. We wanted to make some changes to a drop-down list, and the company type was what we chose. So I go over here to the right and select the selection drop-down. We said we will remove intermediary. And I'm going to do something kind of crazy here so you know it's not vanilla. I'm just going to add something called a baseball team. I'm a baseball fan, you can tell. Add. I'm going to move it up and save it. That easy to change any of the drop-downs that exist in the system. Now I want to create a new field. So I'm going to go to the upper right-hand corner and create a new field. I'm going to choose what type of field I want it to be. And I'll leave this here for a second so you can review these. But the bottom line is I can do things as simple dates, which launches the calendar, through intelligent drop-down selects. From plain text to business logic and stored procedures. But for this example, we'll do a drop-down. And we'll do the same baseball teams. So what am I doing? I'm naming the field and naming the caption that they will see. Is this a required field? Do I want to create a new lookup or use an existing lookup? Is it a read-only field so my salespeople cannot update, insert, or delete information? And I'll select Save. And what it does is it creates the field in the SQL database for me. I do that through the utilities in the system. So let's put some information into our drop-down here. And the East Coasters, and of course, we cannot forget our Canadian friends. All right. and save. So wow. Let's go back to that main page that we first showed you, the Find Company screen. Well, we created fields, but we did neglect to do something. We neglected to put those fields on the screen. So let me do that really quickly before I show you the main screen. So I'm going to select screens. Look at the other things you can customize here. Screens, lists, tabs. Blocks gives you access to other databases, ADO, ODBC compliant databases, or software. If you have an existing manufacturing software that you want to integrate to, ACPAC CRM gives you the open architecture to do it. Table scripts, adding new tables, SQL views. But let's select screens, and let's select the company search box. That was the one that we looked at first and customized. So what do we want to do? We want to go in and grab our baseball teams field, which was added. It's right here. So we're going to add that to the list. And I can put that on a new line. We'll let that sit right there. And then we're going to go find address state, because I can't search by state. And we're going to add that to the list. And I'm going to put that on the same line as baseball teams. Update and save. We've also got a little feature called inline customization. So for those of you that are not so familiar as I am with the system, we just select that. Let's go back and look at the main page we first looked at. It now says hotel name. Type, intermediary is gone, baseball team has been added. Baseball teams are now here with our drop-downs. And the state field you can search by. Let's actually see if I can search by MA, find, and there it is. When I selected the inline customization button at the end there, it added this hyperlink up top, customize screen. So I don't have to go into admin. I can go right to the page, select the customized screen, and it'll launch the customizer right there in a separate screen for me. So I can, again, remove that state field and save, and it's automatically reflected in our system. Now, this is a web-based product, folks, and what that means is that you do all of your customizations on one single set of servers in one location, and everybody, remote offices, etc., get those changes immediately, as soon as they refresh their browser. I don't have to install software on 50 different machines. I don't have to customize 50 different machines. I don't have to upgrade 50 different machines. So the total cost of ownership over a 24-month period is drastically reduced with a